Yes. All right, welcome to Neuro Mixed Martial Arts Taekwondo Martial Arts. We're going to be demonstrating the Shindo Yoshin Jujutsu, which is our grappling portion of our program. We're going to go over today called the position chain. So it's going to be all newaza, it's all ground techniques, explaining the chain from knee on belly to head and arm position to side control to taking mount position and then flowing from the opposite side. Then after that, we'll show you a few submissions from each position that we have. Maybe 6 to maybe 9 submissions, and then we'll kind of go from there. This is going to be a continuing series, so make sure you stay tuned. We might actually post some of this on YouTube, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell so you can get more notifications when we go live on the programs we're demonstrating, and then go from there. Thank you very much. Okay, welcome back. All right, so obviously Coach Miguel, Coach Lando, he's actually on the camera. He's our official camera guy for today. I miss him, man. Glad you're here. Anyways, so we're going to be going over the position chain. So this is, again, our portion, a little bit of combination from the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but mostly it's from our Shindo Yoshin program. So this is our Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, where we'll be going over newaza, which is ground fighting techniques. All right, so the first thing we're going to go over is the positions, starting off with knee on belly. Now, normally, we don't just start from the ground because obviously there's an elevation progression. So obviously, majority, they say 90% of the fights will end up on the ground, but 100% of the fights start standing up. Okay, so we're always going to make sure we start from that reference, taking the person to the ground, and then we're going to go from there. All right, so let's just, we'll go for like a basic takedown. Let's say we'll go the Shirikomiyashi outside, okay? So let's say he throws in the punch, whatever, elbow, and it's like a step, right? They go take him to the ground, so now we're right here. Just something basic, doesn't have to be fancy, right? So this first position I'm doing is called the knee on belly position. So what I'm doing is I'm driving my shin across his waist, but my body's at a 45 degree, my knee's at a 45-degree angle to his chest. All right, and I'm posting out with my opposite leg. So I'm trying to put as much body weight onto him as possible, collapsing his sternum so he has a difficult time breathing and forcing my opponent to a reaction. All right, now since we have the gi, we're not doing no gi. Also want to do is I want to start using pressure. So if I hit my knee and then pull him toward, it actually creates a lot more pressure. This is the first position, position number 1. Position number 2 is called the head and arm position. So what I want to do is I want to go around the arm and around the head, plant my shoulder weight through him to my chest, and then keep him elevated. And this is the scarf hold position or the head and arm position. All right, I'm not going to go through the specific details about each one of these. We'll be breaking that down into the later video. But right now, this is going to positions. All right, the third position, all right, I'm going to go to is called a side control or a cross body position. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the head elevated, driving my knee under, and then going directly to the side position. This is my side control. I can also back scoop the head to compress his head, but right now we're just going to go in this position. All right, position number 4. All right, I'm going to take my arm, back scoop to the head, keep his head uncomfortable, and then putting my weight to his shoulder, and then my weight stays on top of him. Now I'm going to switch control, and then switch my hips. So now I'm in the head and arm position, but facing the opposite direction, blocking his legs to get ready to do for my pass. So now I'm going to be taking the mount position, which is position number 5. What I'm going to do is also keep my knee into his hip to prevent his body from rolling toward me and taking me back over. All right, that's the idea. So what I want to do is I want to block him from moving. That way he cannot move toward me. Pass the leg, hook over, maintain into my top position. This is the position number 5. Position number 6. Maintain control under, keep his head off position, base leg over top of his hip, prevent from any kind of hipping position, so he's trying to bump me over. So if I have my knees down, he can bump, then start basing me out. So I want to do is I'm going to keep this, that way he's having a hard time moving. I want to keep him pinned. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and transfer my weight from the top, and then go back over. I can take side control this way, or I can even go back to my original position. In this position, I'm going to go to the north-south position. So I'm going to take my arm from underneath. Back scoop again, his head. Maintain his hips. And then go around the opposite direction. My goal is I want to throw a weight to him if I can. So that'd be nice now. And go from here. All right. Next position, I'm going to go back to the head and arm position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my body around and then rotate over. And interesting, what it does, it traps his arm over. That way I can get like a gift wrap type of position. All right, so it's again the same thing. I want to maintain position, back to this here. Now I'm going to go from the gift wrap position, arm control, to the knee on belly position again. Like this, I post, come up, knee, from here, and then there's my release, and then that's my flow chain that we use, okay? So that's called the position chain, just like 10 movements we do. Then we go into the flow where we start working submissions, okay? All right, again, position chain, 1 through 5. I'll do the whole thing in a flow without stopping, and then go from there, okay? All right, let's just go from there. We don't have to worry about it. All right. Okay. All right, position chain. There you go. All right, welcome back. We're going to do Shindo Yushin and Niwaza, combination Shindo Yushin and BJJ. All right, so the first technique we're going to do from this position chain is going to be the knee on belly position, and we're going to be doing 3 submissions, 2 submissions and 1 choke. All right, so from the knee on belly position, all right, so we're going to take the down position. We go take top. Okay, so we're going to start with the knee on belly. All right, knee on belly with sleeve control and arm control. All right, so what's going to happen in this first one is Miguel's going to do a circle arm lock on the hip side arm. All right, he's going to circle it under the elbow. He's going to apply pressure to the back of the elbow, put his hip forward, and cause the tap. All right, and good. Okay, so now second version of the same one is the person who's got their arm locked up, right? And Miguel's going to stick his left leg and step over the head. And then do the same thing. Sit low and extend the arm. Good. All right, that's submission number 1 in the flow. All right. Number 2. All right, so this is a guy's going to cause defense now. So Orlando clearly doesn't like Miguel on his stomach, so he's going to put his hand to the knee and to the hip, and he's going to try to shrimp out. As he's shrimping, Miguel's going to underhook the arm, step over top, and twist the corner. Take the sit, and then go ahead and take the arm bar from low position. All right, good. All right, go reset again. Good. All right, from original position, Orlando does the shrimp defense. Good. Underhook the arm, pull to the collar, sleep in. Good. Over top, have the seat. Yep. And then double arm. Okay, good. Now, one note there, Miguel took both feet and stepped over top of the body. He can also do the short arm bar without having to take the foot over the body. Do it again, and don't do the step over the body this time. Okay, all right, same position. All right, the shrimp defense. Good, underhook, pull toward, step over. Good, and then drop to the knee right there. Armbar, good. Okay, perfect. All right, the last one, we're going to do the X choke. All right, so basically, Miguel will be trying to do, like he made an attempt to do both ones and both failed. So now he's just going to go for the classical gi choke. So from the collar position, he's going to reach deep inside the collar. Hold on. A good view in there. You can see what he's doing. All right. So reach opposite hand in the collar. Go back of the hand deep down inside. Good. All right. Pull the leverage. Reach underneath. Okay. Pull toward and drop the elbow. All right. And then go deep inside the collar. Pull tight. Pull in. Bring elbows to the choke. Good. Okay, so continuing on. Now we're going to go to the next submission flow from the head and arm position as opposed to the knee on belly. All right, so go ahead, guys. Go ahead and set it up. All right, so we're going to start from the knee on belly position, just like we finished. All right, now what Orlando's going to do is he's going to slide to the Keisakatami position or head and arm position. All right, so he's got the arm in control, he's got the head. Now he's going to make sure that he gets a good control. Now let's see how he's grabbing his right hand and he's grabbing into his inner right thigh. That's to make sure that he can grip and keep Miguel's head into a headlock position to keep him uncomfortable. It's also going to prevent Miguel from actually rolling him over very, very effectively. All right. So Orlando, if you can really tell, he's actually putting his chest weight into Miguel, but not too much because we're doing a demonstration. But he's want to control his arm, the near side, and then he's got his feet into a good base. All right, so the first one is what Miguel's going to do is obviously he doesn't want to be held in this position, so he's going to take his arms behind, and he's going to lock his arms up behind him so he can do a body lock. Now he's going to strip his hips into him, turn his hips, and this is when he does the throw. Go ahead and do the sweep and throw. All right, that'll be the reversal, right? Okay, go back to original. Good job, guys. All right, so Orlando has good sensitivity. He's going to feel Miguel put his hands in the lock. All right, so what he's going to do is he's going to expand his chest open to push Miguel's arm, his elbow up into the air to get more space. Now he's going to palm down, slide his arm under the elbow, S grip, and then straighten his arms out to put his shoulder into his body. Good. All right, now go again and just say tap when you feel. If you feel, go. All right, good. Okay, that's called the elbow hook. That's our first one. All right, second position from the chain. All right, so what's going to happen, our submission from the chain is Miguel's going to, obviously, when Orlando did the elbow hook, his arm is open a little bit, so he's going to try to feed his arm down. Now he's trying to press it down, so he's going to bring his knee under the elbow, his far side knee, and drive it under, and just do an arm lever, right? And then push down, lift the hips up, tap. There you go. Good. Okay, so that's the next one. Now, obviously, Miguel doesn't like that, so he tries to straighten his arm out even more to get away. So Orlando's going to put his foot on top of the wrist and calls the lever armbar right there. Good. Now, or he can obviously use his base leg and do the same thing over top and then press down. He can use both feet on the press down. So press and put the other foot and even more leverage. Good. Okay, that's the next one. Now, lastly, Miguel says, I don't like any of this stuff. He tries to bend his arm up away. So Orlando's going to take his bottom leg, throw it over top of the wrist, and do like the Americana version of this lock. So now he's going to triangle his legs over under the knee. Good. Now he's going to grab the S grip to the head, and he's going to pull his head away from the shoulder and away, other way, pull it out of his direction, and take the tap. Good job. Okay, right? Good. Yes. And good job, guys. All right. Good work. Okay, so that was the knee on belly position and the Kesagatami position, or the head and arm position. We did 3 submissions from each position. This is our basic level, like white belt. We do 3 submissions, 3 defenses, 3 counters and rolls, all the things, big 3 from white to blue, and that level for the training. All right, so again, this is our Newaza program by Shindo Yoshi, and combined with the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. If you guys have any questions about the program, make sure you can write to us. You can also go on our website, find out contact information, come by the school. We're located at Crush Crew Jiu-Jitsu. Get a good look at the sign over there, right? Crush Crew Jiu-Jitsu, the big bear, or panther, whatever that thing is. Anyways, so good stuff. All right, thanks for watching again. So we're going to put some of these episodes on YouTube, so make sure you like the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get more alerts when we're on live. And thanks for watching. Good job.